Yes, it's that time of year again. We are off to the hypercar heaven known as the Geneva Motor Show next week, and this year's show is shaping up to be a busy one. So come on, let's run down what we can expect from this year's Geneva show. Now, like I said, the Geneva show is known for its high-dollar exotic cars, so let's start with those first. And we begin with Ferrari, which is bringing a successor to the F12 Berlinetta, which they are calling the 812 Superfast. The Superfast has a 6.5-liter V12 that makes 789 horsepower and 530 pound-feet of torque, blasting it to 60 miles per hour in less than 2.9 seconds. With a top speed of 211 miles per hour, this is Ferrari's fastest and most powerful Berlinetta ever. British automaker McLaren is also getting in on the action with the debut of its new 720S. Based on this leaked photo, we can see that the 720S will still have those dihedral doors, and it looks like a decent amount of cargo space. Power is expected to come from a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 making 720 horsepower. Although all the details will be revealed at the show, some of the neat things on the 720S are a folding driver display and a new active rear spoiler just like the one on the McLaren P1. It has taken them some time, but Pagani is finally ready to reveal the Huayra Roadster. This beautiful new supercar carries a price tag of about $2.4 million. But not surprisingly, just about every model that is planned has already been sold. Power for the Huayra Roadster comes from a 6-liter twin-turbo V12 that makes 745 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. Not one to be left behind, Lamborghini is bringing a new variant of the Huracan to the show, which is expected to be called the Huracan Performante. Now, so far we don't have any specifics on this new performance model, but Lamborghini has already announced that it has broken a lap record on the Nürburgring for production cars. Typical performance modifications are expected, like lightweight components and more power, but from what we've seen in spy photos, this new model will also have an entire aerodynamic makeover, including a huge rear wing. Ford is also bringing a new performance model to Geneva this year, but it's not exactly a Lamborghini competitor. The American brand is going to show off the new Fiesta St, which now features a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine that makes 200 horsepower and 214 pound-feet of torque. So far, only the European Fiesta St has been revealed, so we're hoping that at the show we get more details on the North American-bound model. But that little Fiesta St better watch out, because there's another hot hatch making its debut at Geneva this year from Toyota. The Yaris GRMN uses a 1.8-liter supercharged 4-cylinder engine that makes 205 horsepower. It's great that Toyota is getting into this hot hatch segment, and it's going to be a good day when we can compare that new Yaris to the new Fiesta St. Over at Honda, performance is also the name of the game as the brand gears up to finally reveal the production spec version of the Civic Type R. In the past, Honda has already shown us a Civic Type R prototype, and we don't expect the production model to change very much. So for us, really there's only one more question surrounding the Civic Type R, and that is, when will it get to North America? Land Rover will also be attending the Swiss show with its new Velar. Now, this model, which Land Rover calls a coupe SUV, is supposed to fit in between the Evoque and the Range Rover Sport. So believe it or not, German automaker Porsche is not focusing on performance at the Geneva show this year, instead showing off the new Panamera Sport Turismo. Now, the Sport Turismo has already been fully revealed, and this has to be one of the sexiest wagons on the market right now. With the back seats folded down, buyers are getting 49.1 cubic feet of cargo space. Porsche has already announced 4 different powertrains for this Panamera, ranging from a 330 horsepower turbo V6 all the way up to a 550 horsepower twin-turbo V8 in the Panamera Turbo Sport Turismo. That top-of-the-line model is going to sell for about $155,000. Orders for this new wagon have already started, and deliveries are expected to begin at the end of 2017. Subaru plans to show the second generation XV at this year's Geneva Motor Show, which is now based off of Subaru's new global platform, which is going to underpin much of its lineup. There are no details yet on the new XV, but you can expect an updated Boxer engine and new high-tech features in the cabin. Volkswagen is showing up to Geneva this year with its CC replacement, which is going to be called the Arteon. Now, no details are out yet on the Arteon, but it is expected to be the most expensive sedan in Volkswagen's lineup. The overhaul at Volvo continues, as that brand is going to show off its new 2018 XC60. Volvo says that the XC60 ushers in the next evolution of Volvo's interior design, and it will feature the updated version of the Sensus connected touch infotainment system found in the new 90 series models. While all of the big players like showing off their cars in Geneva, there are also quite a few smaller independent supercar makers that are going to debut cars this year. First is the new Ital-designed supercar sporting a V10 from an Audi R8. We'll also be watching for the Fittipaldi EF7 Vision Gran Turismo concept and the new Zenvo TS1 GT anniversary model. From the little Fiesta St up to the Lamborghinis, the show this year is shaping up to be a busy one, full of exciting new car debuts. Now, we'll be there live, walking our feet raw to make sure we bring you the best coverage from the Geneva Motor Show, so make sure you tune in.